Hello and welcome to my water density experiment. Today I will be using this warm water that I have in this container, this large container of sugar, and food coloring. What I will first do is add sugar to each jar. What I need to do is add 2 tablespoons of sugar to the first jar. Once that is complete, I will add 4 tablespoons of sugar to the next jar. Once I have done that, I will add 6 tablespoons to the next jar. And as at this point you have probably already guessed, I will add 8 tablespoons to the next jar. Alright then, now that we have all of our jars with sugar in it, I will now add our water. I will add 120 milliliters of water to each of these jars. Alright then, I'm going to use this wooden chopstick to mix each jar. The reason that I put different amounts of sugar in each jar is that it makes the water density different in each one due to there being more or less sugar in each jar. So for the final part of this experiment, the water density being different is that once I add this food coloring and put them into this cup, they should layer into different colors. On the bottom should be blue, as its density is the heaviest, then green, then yellow, then red, once I have mixed on all of the sugar. I'm going to quickly place these jars in the microwave for a moment and microwave them for 30 seconds in order to see if I can get the sugar to dissolve faster. Alright, now that I've dissolved all of the sugar in my water jars, I will now add the food coloring. For each jar, I will add 3 drops of food coloring. 1, 2, 3. Now that I've added the drops to that jar, I will continue on to the next one. 1, 2, 3. And the next one. 1, 2, 3. And the next one. 1, 2, 3. I will again use my chopstick to mix in these colors. Now this is where it gets, now that we have mixed in all of our sugar and food coloring, I will now proceed to put it within our bottle, our cup. So, I will first start with the blue, due to that being the densest layer that we have. So, I will simply put that into our cup. Now here is the tricky part. I'm going to have to slowly and carefully put in the green, or else the layers will mix. So, sure to get plenty of green. And I will have to start on the side of the jar and proceed to put it in very slowly and very carefully. Alright then, and as you can see, I'm not going to move the jar due to that it might break the layer, but you can clearly see a green and a blue layer in the jar now. Next we will hurt my back a little bit right there, but next we will continue on to the yellow. And there you have it. Our yellow, green, and blue layers have been completed. And I gotta tell you, blue was definitely the funnest. So, now, all we have left is our red layer, and then we will have our completed water density color experiment thingy. And there you have it. Our sugar watercolor water density experiment has been complete in 25 minutes. As you can see, there are defined layers of green, yellow, and red in our cup. So, thank you for watching my experiment. Be sure to, I was going to say like, favorite, and subscribe, but if you would like, you can. And later, Mrs. Burke.